I just want to put it out. I know how you be. You know what I mean? I just want to let you know that we was going to live, officially going live here in the piece.
Right. We got guests in the crib, and you already in your bag already. And I see Cosign up there already ready to say whatever she can say, and I'm not touching it.
Listen, I'm behaving today. I'm behaving.
So every time at the beginning of the show, before we drop the first press or whatever, you know what I mean, drop the logo and all that good stuff, we just have fun here at the beginning. People feel it. People see it. Teddy usually is just talking smack in his feelings. He usually gets in his feelings pre-game. Pre-show, yes. Pre-show.
It's been me. It's been me.
So we're not even gonna talk about how
it has been you recently.
It's been me.
It has been you recently.
I had Big Dog in the group text emotional day. Oh, you just want to argue. No, I don't.
Because you wasn't trying to hear nothing. You just wanted to go back and forth. I was like, whatever. I'm not messing with homie. At that point, you just wanted to argue. So I was like, whatever.
You will see be copping please, like y'all hands always be clean.
There's no please. There's no please.
We're not gonna talk about how like I was ready to throw hands overseas on the TikTok joint when they was disrespecting. Y'all don't show me no love over that.
I love that. I love that.
She thirst trapping on TikTok for sure. We know that.
Yo, all the time, dog. I wait for all the time. All I see is, and I'm like, "What's what you doing in the morning?" She be like, "Yeah, bro." Listen,
but always post like I know I can't dance. Like, man, watch out, bro. Chill out.
I can't.
You know what you can do. That's why you're doing it.
No, whatever. Whatever.
Let's get it tapped in, man. Here on the 494 here on MTMV Sports, man. Excited for this episode. We got a guest in the building. I'm gonna go ahead and drop that. I want you to make sure you know exactly who you're talking to. Look, I'm gonna put this MTMV Sports here, pop it through, and we're gonna get right into this interview with a D1 athlete who is absolutely doing her thing up there in Providence, man. Let's get to it. You guys already know what it is, man. Full 94 here on MTMV Sports. I am Miles Austin. I got C. I got Will. I got Miss Janai Crooms in the building. Look, how are y'all feeling? Tell me how you feeling first.
I'm cold.
Great.
You cold? Okay, so
I'm cold too.
Cold up in Providence?
Yes, it's freezing here.
It's freezing cold. Will, how you doing down there in sunny side?
I'm here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, look. Without further ado, man, we're gonna get right to it. I got me today. We got a Providence starting guard. 19 games into the season. Started all 19 games. 5'10" senior guard from, if I'm saying it right, Cranston, Rhode Island, right? Am I saying that right?
Yep.
I'm gonna make sure I rep the squad correctly, man. Absolutely doing her thing. 12.5 points a game, 7.5 rebounds, 4 assists, leading the team in steals. Averages also the most. I saw this. Averages the most minutes on the team, and it's not even close. So she's well valued member of the team, man. Janai Crooms, how are you feeling this morning? How are you feeling this evening, man?
Feeling really good. You know, we actually have a game in 2 days. I'm really excited. Can't wait to play. Really excited for the interview and just to be on the show.
Definitely, man. We're definitely excited to have you. I think doing what you're doing now is great things. I've seen your journey has been absolutely crazy. Getting to a senior now, started with the Providence women's basketball team there, D1. So you're absolutely doing your thing. You had 2 stops before you got to Providence. So could you tell us about that journey? What was that journey like getting to where you are now? Because most people, I think even on the website, it just says your last is Michigan State. Most people don't know about Ohio State as well, getting to where you are now. So what was that journey like?
As you know, playing my first 2 years at Ohio State was good. You know, just meeting new people, and you know, freshman year for me was actually a really good experience. You know, having to like fight for a starting spot, and just proving people wrong. And then my time came to an end there, and I went to Michigan State for a year. Like I said, met new people, got to have a different experience, and brought me back home to finish out my last 2 years here at PC.
and that's dope. I think the coolest thing about it is you're back at home, which like you
Yeah,
did your journey, Ohio State, Michigan State, ended up back in Providence. Um,
right.
now tell me this: it's you're listed as a guard. Are you handling the ball? Or are you off guard? You playing two? Or you point guard?
I'd say in the middle. Depends. I think
It depends
our
on how you feel.
main
Just like
point guard. Yeah, it depends like how the game is gonna be played and like how they're gonna be guarding me and the different kind of defenses I see much of the time. But like I feel like I could just play like any spot. To be honest with you.
come on, flex on us, please. I appreciate it.
She
Well,
got
I
So I
just
handles,
can
boy.
do
say,
whatever.
yeah.
You
She got
said you
Put me on
handles.
the
had to.
court.
I was
I
on that
you,
IG. She got handles. She was showing off. She was doing all kinds of stuff. I was like, okay.
Big
And she pulled
fat.
some free moves on somebody, and I was like, what?
I
Let's
Yeah.
try. I
go.
try.
The IG is lit, man. I'm gonna pass it over to C. I know you got a question burning,
yes.
so go ahead,
You
pop it
said you
up.
had to fight for your spot at Ohio State. Can you just speak to like what is that like and the type of work that you had to put into fighting for that spot?
Well, yeah, being a freshman and I was on a team of like 7 upperclassmen, like 3, 4 of them were seniors. So, coming in as a freshman in college is not always easy. Of course, everyone wants to play. So it was kind of like just digging myself out of like not really a hole, but like just fighting for a spot, like something that a lot of freshmen have to do, especially me. I've always been like overlooked and people always like kind of like slept on me. So I
Mm,
kind of use that as like motivation to like work hard. So I was just in the gym every day, getting those shots with coaches. And then when my time came to start, I did what I had to do. And I think I averaged what 29, 27 minutes as a freshman. Being in the starting five was like really good as a freshman too.
nice.
Like playing with seniors and being the only freshman, like one of 3 freshmen and playing a lot as a freshman was like I think that really like did it for me and like showed me like the experience I needed as a freshman.
Yeah, definitely for sure. Now tell me, because most people who do your journey, who would have went through the same things that you went through and being a journeyman, like what kept you going? Because I think what most people don't get is that when you get to that journey, people quit. Very, very,
They
very.
do.
First school don't work out. It's like, man, I'll make this transfer. I'm gonna keep grinding. And then
Mhm.
the first setback is like, all right, I'm gonna just sit it down. Maybe this thing ain't for me. You went straight forward as a senior now. I mean, you've done good at every place you've been at, every team you've been on. What does that
Mhm.
look like for you? What made you keep going?
Well, honestly, just the fight, and I enjoyed it. I like having to prove people wrong. I kind of like that kind of just like motivates me to just prove people wrong, especially if you're like overlooked, like I said.
Yeah,
And like I think that's like you said, people like give up, and like I don't want to be known as giving up or whatever. So I kind of just use
thanks.
like every day just to like motivate myself. And the journey was fun. Like it's good to say like, oh yeah, I went to 2 different schools and had different experiences, had different coaches, and you get that experience under your belt. So it's kind of good just like being able to like go on a journey and being able to say that. Like that, I think that's kind of like my thing. Like I went on a journey and I'm being able to like tell my story kind of. I think my story is like go on a journey and
Yeah.
then come back home and finishing up my last 2 years at Providence College.
I gotta love that, man.
You
Now we
be
talked in
humble
pre-show
though.
about the recent trades going on and that's hitting the WNBA, which is absolutely crazy right now. I'd be remiss if I let this interview go any further without asking, like, we know what the goal is. Is there a team? Is there a city? Is there something like, look, I would love to be in this jersey playing alongside this person? Like, what does that look like? Because we see the talent, it's there, and we
Mhm.
know that it's a possibility. So tell me the team, tell me the person you like. If I got this, it'd be a dream come true.
Easy, New York Liberty. I want to play with Sabrina Ionescu. I got her jersey right in my closet. I already said it.
Right to it. I love it. I love
So
somebody know what they
story
want, man.
time. We were at the game and I
Yeah.
was like, "Do you want to meet?" She's like, "Nope, I want to meet Sabrina." I'm like, "But Natasha Howard's right there." "Nope, I want to meet Sabrina." That's all.
I don't need to be
I
nobody else.
would say nope, just
I
her.
don't need to be.
What
What's going
about
on, ma?
Sabrina that draws you to want to play next to her?
Well, I've been watching her since college when she was at Oregon. I feel like me being the player I am, like I draw like the defense a lot. So just having like that shooter mentality is like I like to look at people like that, and I honestly just think I can help them out because I watched them play the Sun when I went to the game, and I was like, damn, like if they had like another like big guard that can
Yeah.
like do kind of like a little bit of everything, I feel like they'd be even better.
And your
Yeah.
Respectfully.
passing is crazy. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie.
respectfully.
Respectfully.
Being humble, but I want to give you your flowers. I do my research. So, 4-star recruit, ranked number 36 in 2018 class, prospect nation, shot all USA Rhode Island girls basketball team player of the year, all Big East honorable mention, 3-time Big East
Snubbed her,
weekly
but we won't talk about that.
and this was this year. You scored your 1,000th point for the Friars in the season
First
opening
game.
win, correct? So I want to ask a question because I heard your interview with C previously, and you said something that was really dope to me. You said that when you got injured previously, that becoming injured caused you to look at and learn basketball differently. So I mean, even looking at your highlights and your stats, I'm not sure exactly when that injury happened, but I can't tell the difference. What major change do you feel happened to your game, both mentally and physically, after the injury, and what did you learn?
Well, I got injured at Michigan State before the season, and being injured, it kind of like really like made me think of basketball differently. Like I kind of look at like a fan perspective, a coach perspective, a player that's not being able to play. So you just get so many different like you just see so many different ways, and it just made me realize like dang, like don't take the game, don't take every single day like for granted, like because you never know, like anything can always happen. I didn't expect to get hurt, and then practice came one day and I just got hurt and I was out for like a month or two, and that really like changed me mentally. Also, like not playing the sport you love and having to watch your teammates go out there every day and practice and play games, and like it was just like damn, like I want to help them and I can't even help them. So of course, like when I came back, I just tried to just like ball out. We made it to the NCAA tournament that year. Of course, we lost in the first round, but it was just like something to get like a really good experience,
Yeah.
especially like being on the team I'm playing on now. Like I'm playing with like a lot of like freshmen, sophomores, and being that leader, I kind of like just like I got some experience under my belt that like I can like use to my game from off the court and on the court.
That's good stuff. That's dope. That's dope, man. I think I saw this as I was looking over your stats. It's like Will, I myself, I like reading, researching, looking and seeing.
Yeah.
And I saw this correlation. Now this is dope. And I want you to explain this to me because I felt a Kawhi kind of feeling about your game. So you're shooting 50% 52% for the field for the season this year. That's 19 games, 19 starts. In 19 games, you have taken 3 3-pointers in an era in basketball where the 3 ball is everything, right? I mean, Steph Curry changed the game. Everybody wants to shoot from 30 feet and pull up. To me, in 19 games, I would expect that 3-point shot to be up. That the attempts that you've taken. Tell me what about your game doesn't really say I'm not looking for the 3. I'm looking to finish and get jump shots.
I mean, honestly, there's like really nothing to it. I mean, I think even last year, I would say I don't really shoot threes. Like, not that it's not in my game, but it's just like that's just something I don't really like do. I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
Do
yelling
I
from
don't
the
know.
we're yelling from this
Oh, I know. I hear you guys.
from the
Oh, I
fans.
know.
hmm
I don't know why
Shoot the
though. I
shot.
low
Shoot
key
the
like.
3. So is
Because
it
when she does it, it's a nice shot.
it's a bucket?
It's a bucket every
So tell
time.
me, because when I look at like I like to shoot threes, right? That's kind of how I came up. I was the point guard that could shoot threes. Like if you left me open, I could hit it, but I wasn't forcing them, right? So it wasn't like I'm looking for the 3, obviously, but I didn't grow up watching Steph, so that wasn't my game. But is it the grind? Is it I want to get some contact so I can finish? I can go get some free throws because the game just isn't like that anymore. People aren't forcing contact and being aggressive, and your game speaks to that. Looking at the stats tells me that I want to finish at the cup. I want to shoot free throws and get easy buckets.
Yep.
So is that the focus when you're seeing I have a wide open 3, but I also got a wide open lane?
I also just feel like I'm like especially like being a guard, like a big body guard. So I just feel like I can use my physicality to like use it to my back, like my advantage when I'm playing basketball. Like I feel like
Yeah,
girls can't really like match up me physical wise, so I gotta just use
yeah,
that to my advantage. And like being the player, I like to pass and get my teammates involved. So
yeah.
I just think more of my game is being like a LeBron James, honestly, like Jason Williams, LeBron James. Like
I
I
like
think I
it.
could just like kind of like do my like visit my game like with a lot of basketball players.
Yeah. So let me ask you this: if you had to marry your game, you're saying this person looks like me. Would it be LeBron, Jason, Magic? Who could you compare your game to? The NBA and WNBA. What is that? What is that? What is that player that says that's who I play like?
I don't think there's one specific player. I feel like because like well, my go-to move is the AI crossover,
I
and
like
then
it.
like so I use LeBron as like my physical.
Yeah.
Jason Williams like passing, MJ passing. Um,
We'll get back.
I feel like
We'll come back to
I have a
that.
mid range shot. So I just feel like I don't know. Like I don't really like to compare myself for real, but like I feel like I mirror athletes, like
Yeah,
basketball players. So
I
that's like
get
really
that.
what I'd say.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it. Absolutely love
So
it, man. Go ahead.
if it was the last second of the game, would you rather be the one that is the one to get in the paint, draw other defenders, kick it out to a shooter, or just drive to the basket for an easy layup?
I feel like sometimes the passer doesn't get rewarded,
That's a big
Okay.
but
fact.
I would go with I would like to be like the I would like it to be a dime, and then
You want a
boom, say
dime?
Liv finishes, yeah, or like Brand makes a three, then I'd be like, yeah, because the passer
Okay.
sometimes doesn't get rewarded, but like, in situations like that, it must have been like a good pass, like a really good read. So
For sure.
Okay.
I mean, it's
yeah,
LeBron's whole career. You know, it is what it is.
yeah,
Right.
exactly.
It's the hater over there. He hates the basketball players. You got to be Mike. You got to be Kobe. Shoot the air
Yeah,
ball.
It's not.
Take the shot. You know what I
I
mean? Like
know.
whatever.
One of the
Thank
things.
you for your fresh perspective, Janai. I appreciate it.
Yep.
I'm just not a LeBron stan. I like to hold LeBron accountable for stuff.
You got
But
to be a dog. Take the shot. Don't matter
that's
where you shoot it from. You got to have the ball. I'm still
You talked about going to the dance with
Mm-hmm.
Michigan. Can you just speak about what that felt like, and
yeah.
do you want to get back there, the work that it takes to get there, and if you got there this year, what would be one part of your game that you would say would be the part you worked on the most?
So yeah, we went to the NCAA tournament. We played in Texas. It was really fun. We flew like a day or two earlier, so we like a lot of the teams were there. It just sucked because it was during COVID, so like we'd have to like wake up, go get tested, and you have to wait for your results, of course. But like just having that experience, like being able to walk around Texas with my teammates, and getting like that NCAA vibe was just like really cool because like you saw like your friends, you got to watch games, and just playing in the NCAA tournament was a lot of fun. Like it was like on like live television. We faced Iowa State. They were a really good freaking team. Um, it was like really fun. Like the game like came down to like we had them, but if I had to say one thing like I could change, I would say like my defense wasn't like to my best ability. Like I just feel like I wasn't like, but I was scoring of course. But like my defense, I wish if I would have like a little bit of better defense, I think could have possibly like changed the game. But yeah, if we go back this year, I'd be really excited. That'd be a lot of fun.
That's
Okay.
dope, man. That's dope. We absolutely know it can definitely happen, man. Even for what you're doing this season, man, we tell that you're just a hooper. You get that crown. You're not just out there out there just to be out there. You hoop for real. I seen
Yeah.
the IG. The IG is popping for real. So
Hmm.
I definitely love that, man. Tell us what's next. What's the plan? What happens at the end of this year? When when it's all said and done. What are we looking to do? What's the summer look like? You know what I mean? What work are we putting in to make sure we're at the best of our ability?
Well, I'm going to a basketball like camp, kind of like scout thing in Dallas actually,
Nice.
um, in March, like end of March. So I'm hoping like just to be seen by like a coach, a scout, just like anything. And then from there, I'm just gonna enter my name in the WNBA draft and just hopefully the team picks me up, get drafted,
Yeah,
and then make some noise in the league and be on a good team. But I'll be thankful wherever I go. Like
for
I don't care
sure.
where I go. As much as I want to go to Liberty, like I'd be thankful to get like picked up from any team. Honestly.
Yeah.
Hey, do me a favor and go to Las Vegas because
Come to, come to the city, bro. We
He
take
wants
that.
he wants Asia.
I need you.
So we gotta
Okay.
connect.
Yeah.
We be
I need
like,
you to
we
go to Las
came to see
Vegas.
Janai, but I didn't know he was here.
Why you listen?
I'm
Just drop a
weak.
message off for me. So I'm when you
I
about
got
to
you.
accept it, I'm gonna shoot you the message, and I'll
Yep.
send you $5 and like maybe like a Starbucks gift card or something.
Yeah.
Whoa! Don't be trying to listen.
What?
Cousin,
I'm
no.
weak. Say that.
Starbucks gift card. Oh my god! It's
No.
funny because speaking of that, what I love seeing, and I know it's just recent, last year or two, that we've been able to see this, but there's an NIL on the Providence website. There's an NIL marketplace that you're able to
Yeah.
that's associated with your name. I thought seeing that was just so cool because I'm like, we grew up in an era where it was just like this wasn't talked about. If you got something, you had to be quiet. If you was driving something that didn't belong to you, like, look, I'm just borrowing it enough. You had to watch what you did, and now it's front and center on a college website. Like, speak to that. Like, what does that look like? Because when you came up, we couldn't do nothing like that, and now you have the opportunity to make something off your name, image, and likeness. Like, what does that look like for you?
Yeah, when that rule came out, I think that really that changed for a lot of people. Like that can really I'll take this Starbucks gift card. That can really change
What up, sis?
like a person's life. Like especially if you gotta provide for your family or just do anything that can really like set you and your family up. And just being able to like do something like that, like it just speaks how much better basketball is doing and like sports
Yeah,
is in general. Like being able to make money off like your name and like what you can do like at your sport is like
dope.
something that we've been wanting to do for since college basketball was a thing and like because I know my first couple years of college this wasn't even thought of like that wasn't even
Right.
like a thing that wasn't even talked about like nothing so just being able to like make money and get your name out there just like off of like what you can do as like a basketball player is like just shows like what our basketball world is coming to.
Yeah. Yeah,
Hmm.
definitely. It's big stuff, man. I got one last question, so I'm gonna leave it open to see and Will to make sure I ask them because I know we gotta let you go. But I got one question I want to end with, so I'll leave it open for Will and see if y'all want to get anything in first.
No, I'm good. Well,
Yeah,
you could go.
I'm good, yo. She answered my questions, and we best friends now. So just if you go to Vegas,
Especially if she get drafted by Las Vegas, right?
yeah,
Yeah, he's got the
yeah.
heat.
Because I'm about to blow up Shaway too. So we can blow up Shaway together. So I just wanted
Yeah,
to.
definitely my stuff. That's for real. Definitely a big deal in today's basketball. So before we let you go, first we want to appreciate you for taking the time out to kick it with us, man. Look, you are always welcome here on the Full 94. We know C is family, but look, even if she wasn't, you would still be family. You know what I mean? So we appreciate you for definitely coming and just having to talk with us. Just want you to leave us with how we get in contact with you, social media, and your top five ever. We need that before you dip out of here, just so you know.
Mm.
You gotta hear it. So how we get in contact with you, social media, and give me your top five ever. I gotta hear it.
Janae, they're using you right now. Don't let them use you for evil.
Them, they using. I didn't ask the question.
I
They
saw you smirk on your
You know what I
co-sign, man.
mean?
I was laughing. You
Nah.
know
It's
what?
all love.
You know what? You know what? You're acting like a Fed.
so
So
do you
tell me,
want my
what's the
social? Are
IG?
you asking?
What's the IG social
Oh,
media?
my IG is Great Adventure 3.
Bet.
Twitter basically Jax 3. AAU team I played for, always gonna be that.
Love it.
And yeah, I mean I
All
got
right.
TikTok, but I don't really be on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be on there.
But your cousin does enough for all of us, so no worries. and, and give me
All
your
right,
top five
top
before we
five
let
all
you go, man.
time. All right, boom.
Yep.
LeBron, MJ, uh, Kareem.
Like it.
I'm gonna have to go Magic Johnson. Damn, low key.
The five
Low
spot.
key. I like Shaq. I like Shaq.
Okay.
Like Shaq at 5, most dominant.
Yep.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that
Yeah.
at all, man. We definitely gonna put that clip up. You definitely gotta know that.
Definitely the top 5.
That one's for the
Okay.
culture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your boss got to put out here, man.
I'm sorry, Kobe's not in my top 5.
Hey, yo,
It's okay.
It's good having you.
That's
You
it too.
that, okay?
Don't try to just kick off my cousin.
It was good. It was good having you, but good night. You know what I'm saying?
Good night.
Come on here, disrespect.
But LeBron is 5 on his list, so it's hard to really take. He's not even his mind. Yeah, make the face. We don't know.
I thought you didn't like him.
I still love him, but
See, that's the misunderstanding. It's not that I don't like LeBron. It's that I hold him accountable, and they don't want to hold him accountable. That's the difference.
Even people that hold him accountable don't have him at 5.
They think LeBron could beat Mike Tyson in boxing. If
Oh my gosh, here you go, bro.
I'm sorry, he's the greatest of all time.
Hey!
Your coach calling you. It's time for you to go.
Nah, absolutely love Janai. Appreciate you coming in and kicking it with us, man. Anytime you want to share when you about to get drafted, you come on here. We'll do whatever, man. We support you wholeheartedly. All love. We definitely gonna be rooting for you to make it out there and put that WNBA jersey on. Hope it's the Liberty, but we just hope it's a WNBA team. Let's get it.
Definitely, cuz.
So definitely appreciate y'all for definitely being here on the full 94. I mean, if are you able to stay a little longer? Or you got to go.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Okay. Look, we're gonna hop right into the next topic. Definitely appreciate Janai for coming out and kicking it with us. 6th man of the year. We gotta get right into it. There's a Westbrook has made it up to.
This is not her topic.
I don't watch the NBA.
No, that's perfectly fine. Ain't no love. So look, but you know basketball, so we're not even gonna trip. So six man of the year, Russell has moved up to the top, followed by Jordan Poole, Malcolm Brogdon, Powell, and Malik Monk from Sacramento. So, Will, you had a very distinct feeling about this earlier. You got to tell me how you feel about this list right now, big dog.
I mean, it's a setup because Westbrook is averaging 29, 30 minutes a game. It's basically like, okay, this is starting lineup. All right, we call the timeout real quick. All right, Russell, you come in, hit a couple bricks for us, go 9 for 28. And the shot. So no.
But you can say the same thing about Poole. He's number 2 in voting. So I mean,
but Poole is actually they're actually in the playoffs.
Good.
Yeah.
But like out of that list, I like Brogdon.
You like Malcolm in Boston?
Yes.
He's solid. I think what is he averaging now? 13, 4, and 4?
14, 4, and yeah.
I feel like the one player we're not talking about is probably my favorite is Benedict Mathurin from the Pacers.
Oh,
I think he's low key rookie of the year candidate.
I'm about to say he's up for rookie of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's also he could be up for 6th man of the year, and he's got a feeling now because Tyrese Halliburton is out, so we get the chance to see what he's going to do.
That's a big fact. That's a big fact. So let me ask you this. So we got Westbrook at 15, 8, and 6, Poole at 24 and 2.5, Brogdon 13, 4 and 4, Powell from the Clippers 15, 3 and 2, and then Malik Monk, which Sacramento's just been absolutely crazy this year, definitely going over expectations. 14, 4 and 2. I mean, to me, I'm looking at the stats. They kind of all marry each other, right around 4 rebounds, 4 assists. I mean, obviously Russell with 8 and 6 because he's just a triple double kind of guy, so he just tries to grab everything he can. But I mean, how do you make a decision from those 5, and not talking about Benedict as well?
I'm going based off of whoever is giving their team the most and whose team is winning. I can't give it to come on, yo. The Lakers are 13th right now.
I'm not gonna give it. That's why I'm with Brogdon, because I feel like when he comes off the bench, when you know how when Boston gets into they play these teams that they should be blowing out, but they stay in the game. Malcolm comes off the bench and he changes the pace of the game. all the time.
For me, it's between Benedict Mathurin and Jordan Poole, because both of their teams are literally in the hunt for the playoffs. Benedict is a rookie who's literally coming in and spark plug. I mean, he's averaging 17 points a game and 4 rebounds as a rookie off the bench for a team that like we didn't even expect to be competing for a playoff spot, and they're doing
at all. True.
I ain't mad at that. I like it. So you're basing it not off just production, but winning as well.
logic. That's what I'm basing off of. Russell Westbrook is the favorite. No disrespect, because Russell's a Hall of Famer. He's a former MVP candidate. But the fact of the matter is because he plays in LA, he plays with LeBron, and he's a sexy name. It's not because of what he's doing, because if we base it off that, he wouldn't even be top 3. They're 13th.
So you're just in standings. That's where you are. It doesn't matter about production.
No, I'm not. I'm based off everything. They're 13th. What is he really doing that's making them better? They're 13th.
But this is what I'm saying though. No. 6 man of the year hasn't been they making them better.
That's the point of 6 man.
But man of the year, and then I can agree with you in that. And then the last 2, who was last year? Who was 6 man of the year?
Tyler Hero.
And then the year before that was Jordan Clarkson.
Right. Yep. They made the team better.
They made the team better. They, contributed to their wins. Without them coming off the bench, they definitely wouldn't win. Russell's coming off the bench, putting up these numbers, and they're still losing.
Okay, listen. I'm not arguing Russell. I'm just arguing the logic he's talking about. I don't care who wins 6 man of the year, whether it be Russell. I would rather be in the playoffs than Russell win 6 man of the year. That's just me.
Yeah, neither one.
I don't know what that's gonna look like.
Neither one of us.
You know what I mean?
When I think of 6 man of the year, my logic goes to: are they doing what Lou Williams did? Are they doing what
back 6 man
did? Like,
right?
Like you have to be a spark plug off the bench that's making a difference. Don't be coming up here doing no empty stats.
Jamal Crawford was my guy.
Right. This is not 2K.
But also, so I would say Jordan Poole's in a unique situation with. I mean, Steph is back now. Actually getting MVP chance tonight. And out that's at an away game. They're not even in San Fran. So that's absolutely dope. Poole had a unique situation stepping in. So I mean I want to see it. I would love to see who's going to win that, and obviously coming up after the All-Star break, who's going to finish? Because the biggest thing for me is you can look good, but if you don't finish the season, then it's like it is what it is. It kind of fall down. You know what I mean? So let's hop into it then. And I love that we still got Janai, because Janai, this will be perfect for you. So this segment is called Would You Rather, and this is going to be Would you rather this or would you rather that? Now I have 10 10 options here for y'all, and we're gonna see how this plays out. But I think some of these are gonna be absolutely hilarious. So we just gonna hop right into it and figure it out. See, I'm gonna start with you. Would you rather a defensive center or a floor general?
I'm gonna go with a defensive center.
Defensive center. All right. See. All right. So all right, Will. We got defensive center or floor general?
A defensive center.
Defensive center. Well, you have one on your team now, so it kind of makes sense. You feel that way. So, Janai, we got defensive center or a floor general. Would you rather?
Defense.
Defensive center. That's great, because you are leading the team in steals. That's pretty awesome. Check this out. So, next one. Would you rather? Will, I'm gonna start with you. Curry's 3 or Kyrie's finishing?
Curry's 3.
Ooh, with no hesitation.
Kyrie's finishing eventually is going to age out. Curry's 3 is never going to go anywhere. He can play till he's 44.
Probably longer than that.
Right.
I ain't even mad at that. Janae, what you got? Curry's 3 or Kyrie's finishing?
Kyrie's finishing.
Kyrie's finishing. No question with the face. You see the face? Kyrie's finishing. See what you got? Curry's 3 or Kyrie's finishing?
Well, I'm going to go with the type of game that I like.
Yeah.
So I'm going with Kyrie's finishing.
With Kyrie's finishing. Will does make a good point, but I definitely can see why y'all go with the finishing. All right, give me this one. It might be a little hate in this one, Will, but it is what it is. Kawhi's defense or Ben Simmons' defense? Talk to me.
Boo. I'm going with Kawhi.
I ain't really seen Kawhi ain't really been consistent.
I
But it
don't
is what
neither
it is.
has Ben. He don't even go to the rack.
Nate,
He don't
talk to
do
me.
nothing.
He said defense. He didn't say offense.
I don't care. You said what I said. He don't do
That's
nothing.
all he got. That's all he got right there. All right, so you got Kawhi's defense or Ben Simmons' defense today?
I'm going Kawhi.
Got Kawhi. So I love it. Well, I skip you. I already know. You ain't got to tell me nothing, bro.
Nah,
You go ahead and say it. Say it for the culture, bro.
I'm gonna go Ben.
You go Ben Simmons defense.
What? Oh my God. I'm so shocked, Will.
I'm
Oh
very
my
shocked.
God.
I'm so shocked.
It's logical. I'm not a hater. The fact of the matter is, Ben Simmons on defense is a 6'10" individual who can play multiple people. I just can't rely on him on scoring. Now, if you ask me if it's both sides, I'm gonna take Kawhi. Defense, I
like
think Ben.
If we're just talking defense, makes it logical. Shout out to mom. Said she want Curry's 3, bro. Forget that.
Of course she does. She thinks she's from California.
All right,
Mom, you are from Rhode Island.
Yeah. All right, so give me this one. This will be the last one where we're talking about skill. That's a clone. You see that? That's a clone. That's not Will. These are something nice about Ben Simmons. That's not Will. You gotta love it. All right, next
on podcast. My mother's been hating on me heavily.
It's all love. You gotta love it, man. I love it. All right, so we'll go with this one. Janai, I'm gonna start with you. Be LeBron's passing or KD's jump shot?
Ooh. Passing because that's what I like.
Yeah.
She's going with LeBron's passing.
LeBron's passing. All right, bet.
For sure.
All right, see what we got. LeBron's passing or KD's jump shot? So much love.
I'm gonna go with Brown's passing.
Brown's passing. Will talk to me. KD's jump shot or LeBron?
There's no way I'm taking Bron's passing over KD's jump shot. It's ridiculous, and I'm calling cap on all of it.
On your team, you always do. This is the thing you always do. You always want to dictate what we want to do. It said, would you rather?
Would you rather?
Wait. No, you like to. Okay, so you have in your way. You just chose Ben. I'm not. No.
It's logic. See,
I'm gonna, guys. Just don't worry. I'm gonna make sure I screenshot text messages.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. You can screenshot text messages or not. But if we're going based off logic, KD is literally one of the greatest scorers of all time.
He is.
You telling me you would rather have Bron's passing, which Bron still turns the ball over KD scoring?
Yes.
What?
I think it depends on how you believe you affect the game.
But you just took Kyrie's finishing, so what ain't adding up? Is it Uchi Wally Wally or is it one night?
Why it's not the type of game that I play? I'm an inside girl. So if I want someone, I want them to finish, but I also want to get the best shot. So I want the best person that's gonna handle the ball and get me the best pass.
Will's back.
Yeah, your mom, Will's back.
We need to talk about this out there.
No, we don't need to talk about nothing. There's no one showing up. At the end of the day, I'm gonna pick LeBron always.
It's cap.
It's not cap.
And mom can hear you. It's cap.
Hi, Mom. I know you can hear me. Yes, Will is back, and I'm still gonna go with Brown.
Does moms love Dennis Rodman?
Yeah, she does.
Okay, because this is all I'm getting in the chat.
Bro, why did she do this? Why you gonna come on here and embarrass me?
Yeah, but you did this though. It don't matter. All right, let's get into. So we'll get away from skill. We'll get into players. Give me. You want DeRozan or Jimmy Butler? Would you rather? Will, talk to me.
Oh, Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler, no question. Just like that, no question.
Jimmy's one of my favorite players.
All right, DeRozan or Butler? See what we got.
Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler. Janai, you on the same wavelength?
I agree.
Why y'all doing my Cali boy like that, man?
Sorry.
All right, let's talk to him. Janai, I'm gonna start with you. Giannis or Luka? Would you rather? Ooh, I did that for you. I'm
going with Luka. Luka's just too tough.
Too tough. And and big guard. So
Exactly.
that's what you've been talking about the whole podcast. I feel it. See, get to me. Giannis or Luka?
Luka.
Ain't even think about it. Will, what's up, man?
I gotta go with the proven winner is Giannis.
Ooh, proven winner.
I like Luka, but that man Giannis took a Lopez brother to the championship, so I'm not about to study.
And Luka's close. I mean, he was Western Conference last year, so I mean, I feel that.
And Giannis getting a 3-point shot too. So,
yo, if he gets a legit three, there's nothing.
They need Middleton for them.
Oh, for sure. But he did say even mom went with you. She was like, I gotta go, Luka.
She also went with Dennis Rodman. You really want to have that conversation right now? All right, cool.
He ain't better than Dennis though. It don't matter.
I mean, back in Dennis's time, he was,
Yeah. All right, I give you this. All right, give me this. Trae Young or John Morant? See, I'll start with you.
Who?
See.
Ja.
You got Ja. All right. Jay, like she's agreeing. I'm gonna skip you. I'm gonna come to you next. Will, talk to me. You got Ja too?
I'm taking Ja.
Gosh, why y'all doing Trae like that?
Trae nice.
Hey, we all agreed on something.
Trey is not Ja, and he.
But when we say that he's not Ja, he's not dunking on folks. Is that because I don't see a lot.
I don't see that instinct of that I'm trying to win.
Say it again.
I don't see that instinct that I want to win and go out there and win every single game.
I mean, but did you watch the New York series? I mean, he became the villain. He's bowing
in the playoffs all the time. I want to see that. Like, Ja want to go out there like every game is a playoff game.
I got that Isaiah Thomas dog.
I mean, he's a dog. I'll give you that. But also, we're looking at Trae's 28 and 9. He's on average 28 and 10 consistently since he's been in the league.
Bro, he's
whatever it is, my vote don't count. I'm just a curator. I'm just a curator. Whatever. All right, talk to me. Would you rather Bill or Shai Gilgeous?
Bill or who?
Bradley Beal.
Oh,
Bradley Beal. Oh,
Bradley Beal or Shai Gilgeous? I got them thinking. Okay.
I already got an answer.
Shai.
Give me, Will. What's up?
Shai.
That wasn't even a question.
It wasn't.
Look at that. Always Dennis.
Oh. Yo, go to bed, Sam.
Look at this. Every answer is Dennis unless AI in the room. Respect.
He's just like Shai. Just got his game is just tough.
Yo, Shai's out of OKC. That's that. I don't see Shai staying there, even with old boy coming back. I just don't.
Is tough.
With Giddey?
Not Giddey. The other cat, the one that got hurt.
I love Josh Giddey. He's
solid.
Who buddy that got
the
hurt?
dribble?
Look at that, ride or die. Mom's in full effect tonight. I love it.
You spelled his name wrong.
Appreciate y'all tapping in, moms. Definitely appreciate that. I'm gonna go off the cup with this one. Janai, I'm gonna start with you since you got D1 ball right now. Double rim or no net? Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No net. No. Dang, wait.
What did you just say?
Double rim or no net?
So do I want a double rim or no net? I don't want a double rim, so no net.
You gonna go with no net? All right. See what you got. Double rim, no net.
I guess no net.
You like no net? Y'all are special. Okay. Go ahead, Will. Double rim.
I mean, you know, I never actually played, right? So technically, clearly, wouldn't know the difference of a double rim or what is it gonna do for me. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, guys, I mean, I should have been better.
Double rims make you shoot.
I'm not shooting nothing.
I love the sound of the net. So I gotta have a net. I'm gonna go double rim. I'd rather take that challenge because it's gonna be much more a better feeling than to just shoot the ball and then it don't make no sound. That's like when we used to play on crates.
That was a swish, bro. How you tell? It's no net, bro. What do you mean? From a back in the 3-point line, look like you made it. You airballed it, my boy.
It's just embarrassing. It don't even make you feel good.
It's just silence.
Right, it's just silence.
No sound.
Ball, fat boy, the shot
It just goes like
Right.
dribbling through. You know when it goes in and out, and the ball just
Oh yeah,
fumbles through the thing. That's all you're gonna get.
That's the worst. Look, you got it on her. Apologize. Look, showing love.
Thank you, mommy.
Sorry, LeBron. I'm gonna end with this one, man. Would you rather Shaq's dominance or KD's skill?
Shaq's dominant.
See faces.
Shaq's
See
dominant.
faces. See what you got. You making a face like you thinking hard.
Shaq's dominant.
Shaq's dominance. Janai, what you got? Shaq's dominance, KD's skill.
I'll say Shaq only now because of how basketball is right now. I feel like people don't really like. I feel like everyone's just worried about like scoring and shooting threes. But like if there was like I'd go
A
with Shaq
big
dominant.
like you wouldn't be able to handle it.
Yeah, like how do you guard that?
That's a big fact. Will, where you at, man?
Shaq's dominance.
KD's skill, Shaq's
I
dominance.
love KD's
Shaq-
skill, but you can get KD's skill from a Brandon Ingram. You can get KD's skill from almost even Kawhi Leonard with the way that he shoots. You can't get Shaq's dominance just anywhere.
It's a big fact.
That's true.
I thought there would be more argument on that one, but I guess everybody went with Shaq. So no, I appreciate you guys. God bless you. Thank you so much for not taking it there. Shout out to Will for that one. Man, look, man, we definitely appreciate y'all tapping in with us. Definitely had the moms in full effect tonight. Absolutely love that. They was in here. Got the LeBron lovers and the Dennis Rodman lovers. I love when y'all tap in with us, man, for real. Hold on, we got one more before we get out of here. Hold up. Oh, Mom, she says Shaq too. Shaq with a landslide. You gotta love it.
There you go, North Philly. What up?
But definitely, man, we appreciate y'all for tapping in with us. Remember, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you got to do. Big up the show. It's Full 94 here on MTMV Sports. Janai, we absolutely appreciate you for coming through. Wishing you nothing but the best as you guys finish out the season up there in Providence. And just hoping for a WNBA spot. We know you put the work in, so you deserve it. So
Thank
much
you. I
love,
appreciate you guys
man.
having
Look,
me.
as much anytime, you're welcome. You hear me? This is home for you. So definitely, absolutely love, man. Look, remember, Full 94 here on MTMV Sports, the Full 94 podcast on everything. We're on Twitter now, Instagram, and TikTok. Make sure to check us out. Sports Talk with C, Mr. Teddy Farrow. It's Great Adventure 3, if I remember, Janai, right?
Yeah, Great Adventure, yeah.
Great Adventure 3, man. Look, definitely check us out and tap in with us. Until next time, be easy.